Why, hello there, and welcome to Mystic Mountain Bike Park, where I'm actually riding up the old way. So this is Green Army. Confusingly, it is a blue grade trail. The Green Army is how you climb up to the Hero Trail, Shred Kelly, what have you. So any of the descending trails at the mountain bike park, you'll have to go up Mystic Lane, which is a paved road. You climb up, go to the toll gate, and then you're meted with either Twisties on the right or Green Army on the left. Hey, for the most part, Green Army, just roots everywhere, a bit slick in the wet, nothing sinister. But at the same time, welcome to a climbing trail in the Alpine regions. So this will wind up for a bit, but when I cut back, I'll show you the next changeover point. Okay, so the next part, we head across the Grevids Way. Where there's the no entry, that's the Shred Kelly mid-third. Off to my left, not that you can really see, is the last third of Shred Kelly, as I gently nudge my way through the gate. So Grevids Way, ridden it both ways with my time with the park. I prefer it as a climbing trail, honestly. Like, it's an all right descending trail, but there's a lot of things here at the park that are better as descents, and there are not many better climbs. So if you can't find a comparatively better climb, you know, might as well be a better climbing trail. But yeah, Grevids Way all year round, nice coverage. So whether it's the biting winter cold winds or it's the blaring heat of the summer sun, pretty much Grevids has you covered, literally. And we've got to keep going up until we get to the next turn point. But trust me, if you're on a pedal pass like I am today, you want to know the way up to the best descending trails. So you'll emerge out of Grevids Way. Just to show you quickly, that's where Carros Trail previously was. That's all been logged. There's your entrance there, or your exit for Grevids. But we're going to go up here. So always watch where the arrows are for number 8. That's your Hero Trail. So this is getting into up DJ. So there's a bit of a confusing mishmash of trail exits here, but in truth, that is the exit to Curtin. But as we start to trance our way up here, this is up DJ. So compared to what you've already done with Green Army, which is kind of techie and a bit slow, Grevids Way, a lot more gnarly, but does have some faster routes because it was previously a descending trail. You now get into up DJ, which is smooth berms all the way up, hence why it's an up dirt jumper route. But at the same time, there are some steep pinches that will catch you out. But for the most part, just copy and paste this for a few 10-20 minutes or so, depending on how quickly you climb, and this is more or less up DJ. Like I said, no tricks. It's just a nice, splendid, flying climb up. So, as we do, let's cut further up the mountain to see where the next junction is. Okay, this is the final bit of up DJ. Last little bit's pretty nice though. You're in this nice little gully amongst the ferns. You know, if you've got to finish off a climb, it's not a bad way. So then you're presented with this intersection. If you go up and to the left, that gets you to Corkscrew. You go down to the right over there, that's down DJ. But what we're going to do, we're going to keep rolling on the fire road. Now Now that's some part of the Mystic downhill trail that I've never ridden, so I'm not even going to comment on how hard or easy that one is. To the right there, we have Curtin. If we continue around and then up here, this is Hades. So Hades will get you to the top of the Hero Trail. Unfortunately, at the moment, as of recording this, until just after summer finish, the top of Hero is currently being logged. And, you know, there are much better GoPro guides to doing the upper part of the Hero Trail. So this is Hades Part 1. Hades Part 1 will get you to the Hero midline. Honestly, my favorite part of Hero. And just below me to the right is the Fire Road, which is a pretty severe embankment. I shouldn't have looked. But if you continue along that Fire Road, at some point to the right, almost about 200 meters from where we've come up here to Hades, you'll find the entrance to the beginning of Shred Kelly. Go down that, that's the entirety of Shred Kelly. So pretty much Hades is just if you want to extend your climb, but also if you want to access the upper parts of Hero to extend your Shred Kelly adventure, or if you want to do Hero in its entirety if and when Hero is completely open. Which, as again, late 2022, early 2023, the entirety of Hero is not open. But that's fine. I'm just showing you the ropes with how to climb up the new part, or what I should consider the old climbing trail. Now the Carros track has been logged this year. And honestly, I prefer this way of climbing. Carros was always this nice blue technical descent. I consider it the little brother to something like the Corkscrew, where it's not severely steep, but there's a few rock gardens and a few roots to trip you up to make it a worthwhile challenge. But as a climbing trail, I always felt like its abilities were diminished. To an extent, Grevid's Way was kind of getting a bit like that. If they kept on going with Grevid's Way as a descending trail, I think it would have become a slightly better descending trail than a climbing trail. But now, with Green Army, Grevid's Way, Up DJ, and Hades now constituting the old climb slash new climb, I'm very quite happy about it. Yeah, you know, somebody that does downhill GoPro guides saying that they're pretty happy with the climbing trail, but I like climbing trails because it allows you to slow down. You actually get to look around and see the nature you're a part of. And of course, there's some pretty unique climbing challenges out there in the form of technical rocks, roots, hairpins, pinch climbs, all these sort of things you don't really get with descending, because anyone can make a drop on a descent, but not everyone can make a competent pinch climb that's accessible yet challenging. And in the end, my late grandfather, he always wanted us to get out in nature. He always wanted us to do stuff like the Mount Kosciuszko hike, Knife's Edge, that sort of thing. And I never understood it as a kid, but I understand now why he wanted us to do these things. And then as we finished the Hades climb, while reminiscing, with this view, I know that he was right, and I'm sorry that I never listened to him. But that's what maturity's all about, isn't it? It's just unfortunate I learned a bit too late.